What is up, everybody? Kevin Iole here. I appreciate you joining me. I am really fired up for the boxing match this week. Saturday in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Tyson Fury, the WBC heavyweight champion, will go against Oleksandr Usyk, the IBF, WBA, and WBO heavyweight champion, in a battle to see who becomes the first undisputed heavyweight king since Lennox Lewis in 1999. It's going to be an unbelievable fight. And by the way, if you want to watch that, you can catch it on ppv.com, where I will be doing a live chat with Chris Algieri and Dan Canobio, as well as on ESPN Plus and DAZN. So there's a lot of ways to catch this great fight, and you do not want to miss it. Anyways, I am just making my prediction on this fight. Tyson Fury today is a minus 120 favorite at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Usyk is even money. Back in October, when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou, the former UFC heavyweight champion who was making his pro boxing debut when they met in Riyadh, Fury was a minus 240 favorite over Usyk, so it really has been cut in half, and that's because of Tyson Fury's performance in that time. Since he fought Deontay Wilder the third time and won when I think it was a phenomenal performance and really put him at the top of the world on October 9th, 2021 in Las Vegas. He dropped Wilder 3 times in that fight, and he won it by 11th round stoppage in an incredible fight, one of the best heavyweight fights in 25 years. Tyson Fury was on top of the world, on top of the boxing world for sure. But since then, he has fought Dillian Whyte, who was really past his prime and was never in Fury's class. Derek Chisora, even more past his prime and wasn't in Fury's class. And then Francis Ngannou, who was making his pro boxing debut. So he really hasn't fought anybody that could challenge him. In the meantime, Oleksandr Usyk has twice beaten Anthony Joshua, very impressively. And Fury had said something interesting in the days and weeks after he beat Wilder for the third time in that third fight, the second win. He was 2-0-1 in their trilogy. He said he thought about retiring because he took so much punishment in those fights. And if he had done that, who could ever blame him? I mean, you can't blame a guy for realizing that he's taken a lot of punishment and walking away from the sport. They have to get in and get out, make their riches, and then get out and be safe so they can enjoy their life after their career is over. But Fury decided after some contemplation to go on, and now here he is set to fight Oleksandr Usyk. But I wonder if Fury is really the same, and if he maybe wasn't on to something back then when he talked about walking away from the sport. Because I'll tell you what, those were brutal fights with Deontay Wilder, especially that third one was an incredible, brutal, tough fight. Fury was down twice, Wilder was down 3 times, and they both landed really big, really hard shots. Now we go into this fight on Saturday where Fury is 6'9" to Usyk 6'3", and Fury has a massive reach advantage. Both are really good boxers, but you have to think the bigger puncher is Tyson Fury. But as he showed against Anthony Joshua, Usyk has a really good chin, and he is a really smart boxer. And I think he's really underrated as a guy who can game plan and come up with ways to win fights. And so I just like Usyk to win this fight here. I think he is really a special fighter. I think we're going to look back on him years from now and say, boy, did I underrate him. He was a lot better than I thought he was. Can Fury win this fight? Of course he can. He is an all-time great. He is one of the best heavyweights who ever did it. I just think at this point in time, on this day, under the circumstances that they're on, the play to win is Oleksandr Usyk. So right now, Usyk is even money at DraftKings. I will go ahead and take Usyk to win that fight, and I hope it's the kind of fight that I expect, a really thrilling, close, taut fight. For KevinIole.com, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and most of all, enjoy the fight.